Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Lokomotiv Moskva versus Krylia Sovetov. Sovetov, something like that. I hope I've pronounced it correctly. All right, so let's get into this. A goal. It is scored pretty early. All right, so this is a classic example of everyone in their head is dropping back, and to make matters worse, these two here don't want to stay close. Their main objective here is to try and stand on the goal, which isn't always the best because that is the last resort you want to go to. If possible, if they can get closer, better, because you're closer to the ball, so it's easier for you to get a block. And the more separation you create, the bigger you make the goal become. So he plays the line very well. He cuts it back, and guess what? The players that were here have now moved even further away, and their focus was because what happens is when you're a lot of people in the box, you end up confusing each other. And then the way he tries to block this ball, nah. Then there's no point of you moving back. There's another angle that shows this very well. Because there's no point in the player rushing towards the goal, but making their body smaller and not wanting to take the hit to the body. Boom. That's. So, have you seen the way he's standing here? Ooh, I don't know what's up with my mouse today. All right. Uh, I'm terrible at drawing straight lines. So this is him, right? So let's play it. Okay, that's not a good representation. But anyway, this is him now. So he was definitely trying to avoid that ball because why would you make your body smaller? I don't see the point in that. Because if we compare it to the other one, he's made his body smaller because instead of taking it with his chest, he's now putting his arm is what's facing the ball, and then he's made himself smaller. So you're better off just going to block off the person first time rather than like making your body smaller so the ball doesn't hit you. Very surprising. All right, let's get this one is a corner. Scored off a set piece, and this is one of the most frustrating things. He's all alone, unmarked. Probably if there's someone here, this is the problem when you're always focusing on offside, because if you don't drill it in your players' heads that we have to move a certain way, or immediately the ball comes, we run the other way, or certain parameters to avoid this happening. Yes, you're trying to avoid an offside, but if the person is onside, you give them all this space. It might not look like a lot, but if there's no defender there, then you're in problems. He runs, unmarked, goal. And keeper, okay, I do feel sorry for him because he gets contact, but it's so close to him. There's not much he can do. But that's just terrible defending. Look at that. They leave him. And then there's three players here, but none of them are able to do anything. If there's one thing you always want to make sure you do is make use of the players you have. It's pointless like having three players on one area, but you still consider goal. You're better off having one person in front of him and the other person slightly towards behind. If the person that's here, he loses sight because he's focusing on the ball and stuff like that, he can cover. Because even here. But anyway, this is probably a well-rehearsed set piece routine. Or it could be because of bad defending. Keeper, you know what? We'll give him marks for effort. All right, let's head on to the next goal of the match. Is it goal? Should be a goal, yeah. This is really, really smart because what I do like is the way that he fakes it. Because at this point, everyone's attention, it's here. All of them, they're focusing. None of them are aware of the player that is in so much space, has this very big goal to aim for, and this player, he does very well to sell everything. And I'm assuming this is of a counter because I've seen 1, 2, 3 cracking back, but I do feel they're more jogging rather than running. And three players are committed. Yeah, I do understand. He's behind, not much he can do. But I don't know. I feel this could be handled in a different way because he's in the best position. He could just. Who is this? No, who would be? Nah. Okay, okay. This one is a. I would rather have him commit and then he just bides his time because you wouldn't want to rush. When everyone is running the same way, it's very easy to fake a shot, move to the other side. But he could relax a bit because he is the biggest danger right now. Yeah, he's on near the 18-yard line, but he has all the space in the world to take a shot. This is lovely vision. Passes it to him. He overcommits, so by the time the ball reaches him, he already has to start resetting. Well, he's already set. He already knows he's going to put the ball, and boom, exactly where he takes it back from. That's why you want to be closer sometimes, because at that point he could have actually rushed out so that he does his best to close off that angle. Because yes, the best thing to do at times is to rush to the goal, but even as a player, like, this is only so much you can cover, and this is with me like leaving some gaps because I can't really there's only so much you can cover. You're better off running closer so that there's more of your body to hit, because this, for any professional footballer and you're not a goalkeeper, is going in. All right, so this one is a chance. And this is a really funny clearance because everything is okay. He gets first contact, but look at what he does. I don't know what that was. You're better off giving it out for a corner, or what I've seen in the Premier League sometimes, head it or chest it to the goalkeeper. But whatever he is done, and you've seen that split second there, he could have whacked it, but instead he does do something very nice. But I think hitting it was the best option, because at that point he could put as much power as he could, so that even if the keeper jumped, he couldn't do anything. But here, he's clever, but the keeper catches on to that. He really does. Kudos to the keeper. So here a goal was scored, but there was no proper review of what happened in terms of they didn't like okay, let's try to assess it to see if it was actually handball or whatever. Let's play it back a bit. Oh, I've taken so funny, right? All right, so here I'm not seeing any contact with with the keeper. He rushes out, he hits it, gets blocked, he hits it again. This is very good confidence. Boom. So he's saying handball. I'm assuming that's handball because it's pointing to his hand. I don't know if it's a foul, but there's no proper replay. I think he's holding something. Oh, he's holding one of those microphones. Okay. So up to now, I still do not know how this goal was disallowed. And here, unfortunately, by the time they're replaying it, he's already on the ground. And keeper gives a penalty. I'm assuming it's rightfully so. He gets a red card. I just wish in these like shorts, you could just include like a really quick, maybe 3-second clip of the incidents, like red cards, certain tackles, and 95, practically in the 96-minute, last minute penalty. Pressure, what pressure? He draws the game. Very painful, whereby you score a goal, it's disallowed, and then later on your opponent score a goal that changes the momentum of the game by either drawing or them winning the game. Painful. Otherwise, that was a really great comeback from Krylia. And that's all for my match analysis today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in another one.